Hey, music, universal language that transcends time and place, brings people together. We know this across continents, as you will see in the film Bakosó, the AfroBeats of Cuba.
La mayoría de los ritmos que llegan al Caribe vienen de África. Cuando llegan a Cuba se transforman y nacen nuevos géneros, nuevos estilos. Y eso es lo que está sucediendo ahora mismo en nuestras calles. Una vez más se repite la misma historia.
So the award-winning documentary premieres tonight on PBS, and this morning we are joined by the filmmakers themselves who made it all happen, brothers Kahlil and Eli Fantauzzi. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome. Okay, so Kahlil, let me start with you. You're an educator. This film is really kind of like a history lesson and a dance party all wrapped in one. Was that what you intended?
Absolutely. I think that the importance of the film is that it allows you to experience another reality. You know, documentary films are an opportunity to expand your awareness. And this film does exactly that. It talks about Cuba, which is only 90 miles from the United States, but yet we know so little about it. So this is an opportunity for the viewers to really travel to a whole different dimension, a different time, a different culture. And it also tells us that our connection to Africa did not end with the transatlantic slave trade, but it's one that is very present and alive.
That's right.
And that's how you see it.
So Eli, for those who don't know, right, just kind of lay the groundwork. What does Bakosó even mean?
So Bakosó is a Yoruban word that came from the continent to Cuba, and it means that the king is not dead. So it's a celebration, and that's how this new genre of music got its name.
And it centers around a DJ, right, which really chronicles the Afrobeat culture in Cuba. How did you find him?
So that's a great story. Me and Kahlil made our first film in Cuba about Cuban hip hop. It's called Inventos. And then our second film we made was in Ghana, West Africa, and it's called Homegrown. So it's about hip life music in Ghana, high life and hip hop coming together. So when we went back to the island and we showed DJ Hiwe this second film, he's like, wow, they doing this in Santiago de Cuba on the other side of the island. And as soon as he played the first track for me from Oscuro, I said, we got to go down there and document it.
Yeah, for real. It's incredible to just watch this, really, get this inner look at this culture that many may not know about. So Kahlil, there's a part in the film where a DJ, and forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, Higwe, visits his grandmother. She talks about the influence of Africa on religion and the culture of Cuba, right? And she performs this ritual, which you were able to capture on film. And it's those rituals that really can bring people in, right? Why was it so important for you to include that in a film about music?
So for many Cubans, spirituality is a way of life. And when you go to Abuela's house, you feel this warmth and this welcoming, and you see the way in which Cubans are connected to their African legacy. And so she sits us down and she welcomes us to her house and to her altar, and she actually really gives us a blessing and lets us know that we are on the right path and that we are doing something that is going to help bring positive light to the people of Santiago. And it's something that really kind of allows us to understand the connection that Cubans have to their African ancestry and the legacy of being from the continent.
Yeah.
I love how intimate this is. So let me ask you, you also highlight a festival that is celebrated every May, which would be celebrated right now, honoring African culture in Cuba. Why is that connection important to this story?
So that festival is called Africa Day, also known as Africa Liberation Day, and it happens every May 26th. And that story is important because this is the African medical students that come to Cuba to learn medicine, and they bring their music and culture with them. So the students from Nigeria, from Mozambique, from the Congo, and with that kududo flavor and with that African dance flavor, we get the new genre, Bakosó. So they're recording in the same studios as the Cubans, and the Cubans put their little flavor onto Afrobeats, and that's how Bakosó is born.
I love it. I love the backstory here, right? And when you think of Cuban people, you just think of the creative nature and really the resilience over the years, right? How are you seeing those themes kind of impact film, impact music?
So in Cuba, there's a word that they use called inventos. It's like to create something out of nothing. With very little resources, Cubans are able to create this magical musical genre, and the young people and the intergenerational aspect and components are really something that they're proud of. There's one scene in the movie where we go to Oscaro's house, and he's holding like some computer speakers next to his head because he doesn't have the studio that most people have in terms of doing music. And they talk about, it's not about like the access to wealth or how big your studio is, but it's about the magic that you're able to make through the music. And that's exactly what you see in Bakosó.
It is fascinating. It's quite the journey. Thanks for taking us on it, Kahlil and Eli. Thanks for joining us this morning.
You guys going back?
Definitely.
Always.
All right, take us along. You got room for 1, 2?
Yeah, we have to go, especially with weather like today. We want some Caribbean heat.
Oh, definitely, right?
There you go, right?
All right, thank you guys. Hey, be sure to tune in to Bakosó, AfroBeats of Cuba. That's tonight on PBS.